Now, continuing with a very important chat this month, of course, we are raising awareness about mental health issues, about depression and anxiety affecting a huge amount, certainly of South Africans. Over 1 million South Africans currently on antidepressant medication. And Mariska van Aswegen joins us from Pharma Dynamics to chat about what is a very interesting topic, but something that is so important for South Africans. Now, we've spoken about depression, some of those symptoms, that feeling of worthlessness, constant fatigue, and if that continues over 2 weeks, that we really should speak to someone. What are the dangers of ignoring those symptoms? We want to man up, as they say. We want to soldier on, as they say. What are the dangers of ignoring those very obvious symptoms?
I think the biggest danger is that it can be life-threatening, and it's important for us to deal with these emotions. There are often life events that lead to these feelings of depression: loss of a loved one, going through a divorce, losing your job, for instance. And it's so important for you to deal with those emotions, because just ignoring those symptoms can actually lead to depression as well. So it's important for you to deal with those. Dealing with those feelings, with those emotions, actually assists the body in recovering and through that whole recovery process. So it's important for us not to just ignore these symptoms.
You know, we often think of the body and the mind and the spirit all being separate things. We forget it's one system where one affects the other part. A lot of people then on a physical level turn to food, turn to alcohol, turn to drugs to answer that need, that vacuum within themselves. Physically, it can take a massive toll.
Absolutely, and I think the important message is also that an unhealthy lifestyle can actually lead to depression as well. There's statistics, there's a study that's been published in a medical journal called The Lancet that showed that people who follow an unhealthy diet of fried foods, often eat dessert, something simple as that, who eat refined carbohydrates, for instance.
All the comfort food.
All the comfort food, exactly. They increase their risk of developing depression by almost 60%. So it's definitely linked to our lifestyle. Sedentary lifestyle has also been linked to increasing your risk for depression. So not only when you already suffer from depression, but actually your lifestyle in general is not only important to maintain a good general health, but also good mental health.
I think it's important that we take a step back. We know that Pharma Dynamics is there as a lifeline. We know that there are medical options for people caught up in this, and often just a little change can bring about a massive shift. But prevention is so much better than the cure. That's your guys' mantra. Where do we start when building up those defenses so that we don't go down that path?
The difficulty with depression is once you are caught up in those symptoms and once you're caught up in that disease, it's difficult for you to get off the couch to start off with, or get out of bed just to get to work and to function normally from a day-to-day basis. So it's quite important for you to take small steps at a time, implement small changes in your daily life, just to help you to sort of celebrate those small little wins over this disease, over this depression, and slowly but surely take a walk around the block, for instance, instead of just aiming to get into the gym for an hour's workout, because you may just find that you're not able to do that, which would even aggravate the symptoms.
Negative reinforcement.
Exactly. So try to find small little positive reinforcements to try to help you get out of those depressed feelings. And then, yes, it's so important, if you do notice these symptoms, rather talk to healthcare professionals. There are amazing medication, treatment options. It may just be psychotherapy, just talking to someone about whatever is causing these symptoms for you. So it's important to talk to a healthcare professional to determine what the right course of action for you as an individual will be.
Mariska, thank you so much for your tome of knowledge around this topic. Thank you so much. I know a lot of people identifying with what we've spoken about. The most important thing to remember is don't judge yourself. You are not alone, and there is help out there. And we really do urge you, if you do need to, if you feel any of these symptoms, give the Pharma Dynamics toll-free helpline a call on 0800 205 026. That's 0800 205 026.